So this is one of the ways that you can make money as a content creator. Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about how to get set up in the content creator agencies. If you watched my weekly vlog, then I talked to you about how I secured one UGC job and applied to another one and immediately got that. And I said I was going to talk to you as a creator about how to get set up in content creation agencies so that you can make money. So this is one of the ways that you can make money as a content creator, but there are several other ways. If you want to know a couple other ways that you can make money as a content creator, then I would definitely check out day 13 of my 30-day series, which is how to get paid as a content creator. But for today, we're going to talk about how to get set up on a content creation app, okay? And this is going to be a quick video because it's 93 degrees in Los Angeles and I'm literally baking alive. Whew. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna find a creator app that fits your profile. I like Twirl, I like Billow. There are a ton of creator agency apps out there. You can Google, get on TikTok. There is literally an entire side of TikTok dedicated to all things UGC, and the girls give you literally all of the information you could possibly need. We're gonna talk about Twirl because that's the one that I'm using the most right now. You're going to apply to join the agency. Now, there are UGC agencies and there are influencer agencies, and there are some agencies that do both. Influencer agencies are gonna be looking for higher engagement. Oh my God. Whereas UGC agencies are going to be looking for people who can create quality content. So you just pick whichever one is the right one for you. So basically you're gonna apply. And what happens when you apply? You're gonna find one that fits your profile, meaning if you're an influencer, you're gonna apply to one of those. If you're a UGC creator and you're just starting out, you're gonna apply to one of those. They may ask you to share your socials. So when you apply, they're gonna have you put links to your TikTok, to your Instagram. If you have a YouTube, they may ask you to put that in there. And then they also are gonna wanna see some samples of UGC videos that you have shot. If you don't have any UGC content samples, then you could just kind of walk around your house and shoot some content based on the things that you already have. So what do I have here? These are like for you to put on your counter and put pans on top of. If I wanted to shoot UGC for this, I would take a piping hot pot off the stove and show myself putting it on the counter and talk about how happy I am that I have this like wooden, I don't even know what these things are called, but you get what I'm saying. Like you want to create a sample that shows that you know how to showcase a product and highlight a product organically in your videos. If creating samples feels overwhelming for you, stick around. I'm going to tell you what to do in step 5. Now, once you've applied and you've gotten into the platform, you're going to create a profile. Typically, before you're able to apply for jobs, they're going to have you attach your socials again. They're going to also have you upload probably the same samples that you used to apply with, but they're also going to ask you to create a video introducing yourself. And this is something that brands can use to kind of just see what your personality is and also to get a feel for the type of content that you're able to create. So you have your sample videos, but they also want you to talk directly to the camera and introduce yourself. And so what I did for Billow, as you can see here, is I just kind of talked to the camera in like a very talking head style, but then I also kind of just spliced in some UGC work that I'd already completed so that they could see in my intro video exactly what type of content I create without having to go to my samples. Once your profile is loaded and your intro is up, you're gonna start applying to jobs. It's literally that simple. And typically with applying to jobs, you'll apply to the job, you may get approved for the job within the same day, which is what happened with the last UGC job that I got, but sometimes it can take anywhere from 5 business days to 2 weeks. It just kind of depends on the brand. But once your profile is loaded, you're ready to work and you can apply to as many jobs as you're capable of doing. And just know, once you apply to the job and get approved, they're going to send you the product. They typically expect turnaround in about 5 days of you receiving the product. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're going on vacation or if you know you're going to have a super busy work week, you definitely don't want to sign up for a project and confirm that you can do it and then not be able to get it turned over in the window that they expect for you to have it. So if creating sample videos felt overwhelming to you, because it felt super overwhelming to me when I first started creating UGC, there's 2 things I'm going to tell you to do. The first thing is to just start filming content. Just set your phone up and start filming. And I don't mean just talking head content, which you can, because that's a great way to kind of get comfortable in front of the camera. But I mean content where you're actually using things around your house. Don't worry about trying to make sure it's perfectly appearing on camera or making sure that you're saying the name of the product, because that can be a tongue twister sometimes. I was trying to film a video the other day because I want to get more into the beauty side. So I was trying to film a video for the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Jelly Bronzer. Oh my God. The way that this slipped me up, it's the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. It's the CoverGirl, but sometimes it's the CoverGirl Skin Enhancer. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. It's the CoverGirl. Do we see what happened? It happens to the best of us. So when that's happening to you, it can be very overwhelming as you're trying to film content to push through something like that. So if you're finding that you just feel like it's too much, don't worry about doing that at first. Just film your content, just cook, just do your makeup, just do your hair, just do your skincare routine, whatever it is that you're kind of into, just focus on that. And then as you get more comfortable in front of the camera, then you can start kind of organically incorporating you talking about what you're using. And then you can start organically incorporating holding what you're using to camera so that people can see the brand name. But until you kind of get to a space where you're really comfortable in front of the camera, don't necessarily worry about that. And obviously that's going to delay the time that you can use to like set yourself up on one of these apps. But honestly, what's the rush? A. B, if you're not ready, you're not ready. Set yourself up to get ready. After a couple weeks or months or however long it takes you to actually feel comfortable, go back through your videos. You're gonna have a ton of videos at this point, right? Because you're creating content every day. Go back through your videos and find the videos where you have highlighted a product. So as you can see in this video, I never collaborated with the King Arthur Baking Company, but I use their flour a lot. And so it's in my video and I kind of say at the beginning that I'm using the King Arthur baking flour, and then I set it off to the side. So it's just kind of organically placed in the frame without me being like, I have a brand deal with them. You know what I mean? So go back through your videos and see if there's anywhere, if you have a couple videos where you have actually showcased a brand. If you need to edit them down for time so that they're only 30 to 60 seconds, if you need to zhuzh them up a little bit and brighten the color, you can absolutely do that. Those are the videos that you can use to apply to the creator agencies. The other thing I'm going to tell you to do if you found creating samples overwhelming is go back to my 30-day series and watch the video on how to build confidence. Watch the video on how to get over imposter syndrome. Watch the video on how to get over perfectionism, because those are going to help you get out of your head and kind of overcome the obstacles that we create for ourselves when we're trying to get into content creation or when we're trying to do something new at all. So go back and watch those videos. They're really going to be helpful. The 30-day series is called How to Be a Food Influencer, but it's basically how to be a content creator. And I used food specifically because that is something that I have a really deep knowledge of. But that 30-day series is going to be for anyone who is looking to get into content creation, because it is packed full of ways to shoot your content, things to help build your confidence, how to get paid, ways to plan your week as a content creator, how to film a brand deal, how to design a thumbnail, how to edit a video. I really go through so many different things, and the subject is food, but the overall theme is about content creation in general. So if it's something that you want to get into or you've been kind of intimidated by it and you're just not sure how to get started, the 30-day series is absolutely going to help you with that. I'm going to I'll do an end link here so that you can click on and start at day one, because I got you, friend. Okay. And that's it. I'm sweating profusely because again, it's 93 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for your support these last couple weeks as I have navigated the wonderful world of YouTube. It has been such a pleasure getting to know this side of the internet. So thank you. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out my weekly vlog next week, and I will see you guys in a couple days. Bye.